A person or organization, surprisingly, is more likely to give money to a cause which only emphasizes one or the other. This is because mixing altruism with self-serving motivations causes emotional conflict in many people, thus leading them to not donate at all. Effort. Donors tend to give more if there is some kind of martyrdom effect involved. For instance, people will put in more overall effort into a cause if physical effort is involved in the fundraising process, such as running in a race or sticking one's hands in a bucket of ice water. If asked to do these kinds of things for themselves versus for a charity cause, people usually put in more energy for the charity cause. Similarly, if asked to partake in a physical endeavor before donating money, people will usually give more money after partaking in the physical endeavor. This is because they now associate extra effort with the value of their money. For instance, they just finished a 5-mile race, and so they worked hard to be able to donate their money. It may seem counterintuitive, but when people put in effort, it taps into a part of the psyche that makes the process of giving more rewarding. Another example of the martyrdom effect is when someone gives a bigger portion of what they have. Oftentimes, small dollar donations will come from people with less to give than their peers. If someone with $1,000 to their name donates $10, and someone with $100,000 to their name donates $10, the person with less money is also more likely to experience a feeling of increased happiness with their donation. One more example of how effort affects donor decisions is donors like to have a say in where their money goes. If they have the opportunity to make a decision between multiple options, they will often give more or more often. The love story can tap into the dime model and create a two-pronged solution to its fundraising problem. One prong should focus on appealing to large dollar donors through grant requests, and the other prong should focus on appealing to small dollar donors through a time-flexible, ongoing virtual showcase series. Grant writers should focus on appealing to large dollar donors. They should use copy that emphasizes specific and detailed impacts. They should look into potential donors' online histories and messages to get a feel for if they tend to be more inclined towards talking about others or talking about themselves. If it's the former, donors may respond better to wording which emphasizes the ways their donations will help others. Altruism. If it's the latter, donors may respond better to wording which emphasizes the prominence in which their name or company logo will appear in the love story journals and website.